rise from the ashes.
Guys, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are in the handsome swoop livery this evening, and as many of you might know, on Thursdays usually there's Toronto VATSIM event going on where we have like approach, center, tower, ground, delivery, all that good stuff online. So we are flying to the home of the channel. We got Mr. Swerve in the house. I like Nashville Airport. It's not too big, but still has some nice stuff inside in case of a delay, unlike Huntsville where there is nothing. I haven't been to either. But yeah, welcome Swerve. Welcome. Let me just turn up the sounds a little bit. Hopefully we're live on the vertical stream and the regular stream. Let me just double check here. So the regular stream looks good to go and the vertical stream looks good to go as well. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like button as always. I really appreciate it. Right here. There we go. Okay, good. We're good to go. Should be anyway. So I got my pre-departure clearance from VATSIM. They are online. And yep, they're online. Our call sign today is Swoop 900, and we're in the 737-800 today. We've been flying the 700, the little guy, as I call it, the last couple of days. But we are back in my favorite aircraft, the 737-800, one of the best looking jets of all time, in my opinion. Look at that. Very handsome. Welcome, guys. Let's get it started. I'd really appreciate you guys. Let me just write down my call sign here because I'm old school and I like to write. I like to use pen and paper. WestJet Swoop 900, Kilo Bravo November Alpha to Charlie Yankee Zulu. I was deciding whether to do nighttime or daytime. Went with daytime because yesterday we had a night flight, and yeah, so let's switch it up. Plus, downtown Toronto and all that looks very nice during day when you can actually see it on approach. So that's what kind of made me go roll the time back in the sim. But let's hop in and get it started, shall we? First things first, we're going to come to our electronic flight bag and request the data from SimBrief. We're Swoop 900, PMDG 737-800, Nashville to Toronto. Our alternate airport is Trenton Air Force Base, which they don't really do in real life. I don't know why VATSIM gives me that, but since 99.999% of the time we don't divert to our alternate, and the weather's good today, I don't really care. In terms of the ground services, I got the trucks, and I'll go ahead and request ground power. That will connect. Waiting for the ground power. There we go. Cool. Let's go over to the overhead panel. I'm gonna turn on my DC power. And discharging, we got 19 volts, so we want 24 volts. Interesting. I think I've been draining my battery actually. How realistic is this? So before I started the stream, I was kind of leaving the battery on because I was just busy like doing my thumbnail and everything from the outside view. And it's so funny that look, the 24 volts was actually discharged. That's so funny. That is so realistic, and the bat discharge light actually came on as well. Wow. Let's go ground power. And the ground power's got good volts and good frequencies, and now that the ground power is charging the battery, you see the battery discharge light extinguished, and we got 33 volts and 50 amps on the battery. So we're gonna go over here to the nav light, turn that on, and we're going to do our regular flows. I'll turn the IFE and the cabin util light on, cabin slash util switch on rather, and then we're going to go emergency, exit lights go to arm, chimes go to on, window heat can go on, electrical hydraulic pumps, I'll turn them on now, and our cruising altitude according to my pre-departure clearance. Swerve says that's awesome. Yeah, it is. That's kind of like the first time I saw that. I paid attention to that. So I'm not a big fan of the word study level when they say, is this aircraft study level in the sim? But there you have it. I mean, it's kind of close to study level, isn't it? So landing altitude in Toronto's 570 today. So we'll go 550. And I'm going to go over here. Go IRSs to nav. Now, one thing we never, ever, ever do is the actual originating items. So checking all the systems. I'll do a couple things. I'm not going to do all of it. But we'll check our leading edge and flaps devices. The lights are working. Airspeed warning. Good. And a lot of times I find the stall number 2 does not work until later. No idea why, but we'll go stall number 1. Okay, that doesn't want to work right now either. Maybe too soon. Cool. I'll do that in a bit. Don't ask me why. Down here, what can I test down here? I guess we can always do our overheat, and the 2 lights are on there and over there, checked. And then this way gives you the fire horn, checked. And that should go back, good. And then we can check our lights, all working there. And then I guess I could go the other way as well. Redundant systems. Good. And that'll click back. We'll test all the lights, light them up like a Christmas tree, so everything seems to be on. Good. Beautiful. And in the overhead as well, all the bulbs are working, nothing to tell maintenance about. Good. We'll go back here. Check. And then, what else we can test? Haven't done this in a while. We did the light test. What is this one? Okay, that's the test. This FMA. Good. And our alternate gear extension is stowed. We have all our aero documents, as we call it in Canada. I don't know what they call it in States, but our documents are on board. Oxygen mask is checked. And I think the GPWIS system, can I test it before the iris is aligned or not? I'm just thinking out loud. Let's try it out. Yeah, I think you gotta wait for the irises to be aligned unless I have to hold it. Yeah, so the in-op light means it's not operational until our inertial reference systems are aligned, because it feeds off that system. And might be one or two other items that they test, but we'll call it good enough there. We're going to go over here to our FMC. Our ARAC cycle is active till July 10th. Going to pause init and we'll go Kilo Bravo November Alpha, Nashville Airport, and we'll grab the left coordinate system for the GPS, and that is more or less matching the database, which is good to go. Good. We can go route, origin, request our flight plan from SimBrief, select route, and that is loading up. In the meantime, we can go ahead and get our Nashville ATIS, the automated terminal information service on 135.1.
Starting runway 2 left. RMP approach is available upon request. Notice to airmen. Runway 31 closed. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Use extreme caution. The terminal ramp is uncontrolled. Contact ground control when ready to taxi. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Okay, we have Oscar on board.
Nashville International Airport ATIS information Oscar 2253 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10.
So winds are at the north at 8
Few
knots.
clouds at 6,500. Few clouds at 8,500. Temperature 32. 2.16. Altimeter 3001. Simultaneous visual approach is runway 2 center. Runway 2 right in use. Departing runway 2 left. RMP approach is available upon request.
Alright, I'm good with that. We got the weather. Let's go grab our charts. So according to our operational flight plan here, which I always do in the Lido format because it's been forever since I've been using that, so I'm super comfortable with it. Krista 3 to OZ is our expected standard instrument departure, and that matches my pre-departure clearance as well. So we're going to get the Krista 3 out, off runway 2 left. So that looks good, and we'll load our route. Uplink loading. Activate. Execute. Runway 2 left. Execute. Departure. Krista 3. OZ transition. And just before I execute that, we'll go plan. We'll turn on the constraints as well. And we'll go here and see if it matches the SID correctly, which it should. Maintain 4,000, expect 330, 5 minutes after departure. Okay, so top altitude 4,000. Set that now. And I'll get the squawk code now, but I won't squawk mode Charlie just yet. 1076 today. Okay. So on the OZ3, climb heading 021 or as assigned by ATC. Expect radar vectors to Sarah. Then on track 025 to Krista, maintain 4,000, expect clearance to filed altitude 5 minutes after departure. Okay. 4,000 is in there, and runway heading is 021. That's my runway heading for today. Good. And we'll step through our flight plan. So it's going to be 021 to 1,000, then vectors to Sarah. That looks good. And let me actually just put the arrival as well, which is going to be the Nuber 6 to runway 5. We'll see if they change that. I won't put the runway for now. I'll put the Nuber 6 though. Nuber 6. And it's going to be from Query. That's the transition. Go here. Alright, let's see how that looks. So no discontinuities or anything, and then from Query we'll enter our runway and that'll fill out the rest when we're ready. Happy with that? Execute please. Thank you very much. And we're gonna go here. Good. What's the altimeter setting in Nashville? Oscar gives me 3001. Alright, 3001, set once, set twice. And every 0.1 is about 100 feet, so we're about 29902 is the usual, so yeah, we're about 100 or 90 feet. Non-standard altimeter setting, higher pressure than normal. 3001, 3001, and 3001 set 3 times. Good. Let's get the passengers in here. Boarding requested. Got a Southwest over there. So it's going to want me to open all the doors. Let's do that. We'll go ground services, doors, aft cargo, open, forward cargo, open,
Do you want to board crew?
left door for the entry. Sometimes you got to click it twice apparently. Sometimes you got to click it 3 times apparently. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh no, I'm on 121.9, which is,
Pilot's boarding
there we go. Should open, there we go. Good. Let's go back here. So we'll pin the Krista 3, which it already is.
Crew boarding starting.
For my payload today, I'm expecting a 0 fuel weight on today's Swoop flight. And remember, this is the economy version, no first class, because Swoop is the low-cost airline. So we got 184 passengers max. Today we're expecting 184, so maximum on the packs. Maximum payload. 138.3 is our 0 fuel weight, which is actually already set. 138.3, I'll just redo it there, just to make sure nothing funky is going on. That gives me about Yeah, full payload. 163,300 pounds is my departure weight. And we're going to go init ref. Actually, let's grab the fuel as well. So according to my flight plan from dispatch, I need 16.6 today. My maximum landing weight is 146, and I'm estimated to land at 145. So I'll take a little bit more fuel for any contingency or anything extra beyond what the contingency is, which today it's 1.5, just because VATSIM might be busy, and who cares? I mean, not who cares, who knows if they give us a hold or something near Toronto. I'll take like maybe 600 pounds more, we'll call it 17.2. So 17,200 pounds of fuel. That looks good. And that's confirmed, and there's nothing on the center in the center tanks. Good. We'll adjust the brightness of this guy and the brightness of this guy, the ND and the PFD. Same here. All right. Let's go to the perf. So 138.3. Our plan is 16.6 today. And we have 17.2 on board. Final reserves plus alternate for Trenton Air Force Base is 5.2. Good. That looks good. Cost index on today's flight is 33. And cruising altitude 330. And at 33,000 feet, we have winds 311 at 36. Minus 40. Happy with that. We're going to go execute that. N1 limit. We'll come over here to our performance tool. So we're expecting takeoff runway 2 left. The conditions are dry, and we'll import the numbers from our aircraft. Flap config is going to be optimum. Rating is going to be optimum. Anti-ice is going to be off, not required. It's a beautiful sunny day out in the summer. Middle of July, so 154.9 is our gross weight for takeoff, and we're going to import the weather and calculate that. So we have a 7,700 foot runway that gives us a flaps 5 departure, full takeoff rating, no derate, but we do have a cell temp of 41, and we're looking for 97.2 and 1 today. So select the temperature of 41, that's 1 derate, we don't need the second derate. I'll derate my climb because I have plenty of time to get up there. We'll go flaps, I believe 5, yep. The 700 keeps giving me flaps 1, but N1 is 95.5, we need 97.2, so I actually need more N1. That's interesting. It's only 15 degrees out in Nashville? Why is it so cold? I am on live weather, right? No, I'm not. Oh my goodness, my bad, guys. Live weather. Good thing I checked. Because I had put it to few clouds just to make a nicer thumbnail. We'll bring the time back. We'll make it like a nice morning flight. How about that? Actually, we'll make it like, I don't know, 4. Yeah, it's like 4 p.m., whatever. But the important thing is live weather's on now. Good. What is my runway? So it's 599 feet field elevation. Altimeter 301 gives me about 580. Interesting. Let's see if there's a newer ATIS. Still information Oscar 3001. Okay. Well, we'll go.
National Ground, good evening.
3003 sounds more like it.
9, ready for start. Bravo 5.
That gives me field elevation 599. Good. Check. that would be a big problem if Nashville is that cold in July. Yeah, see, good thing I noticed that. So 33 degrees. Good thing I noticed that. Live weather's on now. Beautiful. And that's why, guys, the N1 wasn't working out. I was like, something's off, because usually this performance tool is very accurate. So percent N1 now with the takeoff and a cell temp of 41 and no derate, I'm getting 98. Just 97.2 is what I need. Good. And for the takeoff, again, 43, 45, 51. CG of 5.75 on the trim. 43, 45, 51. And V2 plus 15, which is the initial speed we'll climb out at if we have an engine failure, which obviously we won't because it's the sim. But 151 plus 15, we'll call it 166. Good. Runway heading set. We're pretty much good to go. Let's have a look-see-poo at the passengers boarding just for funsies. Hello, welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard. Just taking my time because by the time I get to Toronto, I want it to be like nighttime here. And VATSIM, technically, the event has started. The Toronto Thursday event has started as of 7 p.m., but ends at 11, so we have plenty of time to get to Toronto. And I'll go ahead and fire up the APU now. 17.2 is confirmed on board, nothing in the center tanks. Let's come up here. Yaw dampers going on. Oh yeah, let's test the stall horn, see if it works. Boom. Now both of them are working, perfect. And that concludes all of our testing. We're gonna go, I guess, should we wait for them to board or? Yeah, let's just get out of here. We'll call it boarded. Reset position. Cool. Fuel pumps going on. Lights extinguished. And let's go APU. Fire it on. And do hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Looks good. APU is available, and APU gens are getting good volts and good freaks. We'll go APU on the bus, and passengers are complaining that it's a little bit hot, so I'll go APU bleed on, and we'll go PAX auto for now. And we'll make the cabin a little bit colder.
Nashville ground, good evening.
We're gonna go flight directors on, LNAV, VNAV, Auto throttle. Alright, let's do a quick brief and then we'll get out of here. Ground operations, so we can go. Parking brakes set. We'll close our doors. And we'll go ground connections. We'll release the ground power. We'll remove the chocks. Remove chocks. Scott, what's going on, sir? Scott says gate. Are you flying with me? Remove chocks. Come on. There we go. The gate is Charlie 15. Charlie 15. Loading in now, Roger. Haven't flown with me in a while, Scott. Welcome, welcome. And the picture you posted on the video you posted on Discord. I've watched that thing like 3-4 times. I would love to. I wish I was in Huntsville so I could go for a ride with you in that thing. Okay. That can go to anti-skid. Could go to RTO, the auto brakes. So for our briefing today. Let me just make sure the volume's good here. Good. For our briefing, we are expecting taxi to runway if it loads. We're currently at Charlie 15 here. Scott says behind you in the Delta. Okay, one sec. There we go. Let's check out where Scott is. Where are you? Oh, there he is. You already set up and you're ready to go? Or did you just land here? How'd you set up so quick? Travis says, safe travels, have a great flight. Appreciate you, Travis. Is that you, Scott? I don't see any other Delta. There's a Southwest there. Scott says no at the gate? Huh. Is it my model matching? Are you sure you're on VATSIM? Nashville Airport, right? Nashville? That's kind of weird. But it's ironic that you're like behind you in the Delta and I see a Delta behind me, but it's not you. You're at Bravo 12. Bravo 12. So you're to my left-ish. Maybe you're on the other side? These are the Charlies, so we're the Bravos. Charlie, whoops. Okay, hold on, let me do this. Alright, let's find Scott. These are all Charlies. Where are the Bravo gates? This is the Alpha Bravos. Huh. Oh, there he is. Bravo 6. Got you loud and clear. Cool. So Scott's in the, looks like 320. Like a phoenix. Let's get the phoenix emojis in chat. Alright, cool. And with that, let's do the brief. So we're gonna go push back for runway 2 left. I'll go nose to the right, and we're probably gonna get taxi via Tango 4 Lima Bravo cross 3113 on Bravo. Line up and wait from Bravo 1. That's going to be our taxi. And for our standard instrument departure, we're on the Krista 3 RNAV departure chart 10-3 Golf, dated 4th of May 2018. Ignore how old that is. For flight sim purposes. Emil, welcome. Hello, I will see Quebec Gatineau Railway 920. I hope I get a horn show and a wave. Hey, I really gotta Google that one day so I can picture what kind of train it is. Are these cargo trains or passenger trains? Like, are they using the CN rail system, or is it like a local where in Quebec where you are? So we're expecting the Krista 3 RNAV departure off runway 2 left. It's going to be a climb heading 021 or assigned heading as ATC. Top altitude 4,000 set in the MCP. And guys, if you're just joining me again, please hit that like button. It really does help. We got to take off obstacle notes for runway 2 left. Standard or lower than standard if authorized with a minimum climb of 500 nautical miles to 1100. At 500 per nautical mile, at our ground speed of around 150 to 200-ish, it's going to be around, I don't know, I'll call it 1,500 feet a minute, which we are doing a derated climb of 1, but we should have no problem meeting that. MSA in the area is 3,100 feet, and that's from the Nashville VOR, and that's that. Instrument brief. Top altitude 4,000 set heading 021 for runway heading V2 166. Flight directors on, auto throttle armed. Nav not required. And squawking 1076, mode Charlie confirmed. Let's get out of here. Good to go. Gonna go GSX, and we are on ground frequency 121. Emil says, freight train, they use old CPR trackage 3 Réservoir subdivision. I am at mile 16 on that subdivision. So basically Emil is the train spotting version of us av geeks. He's a train geek. I love it. I love the enthusiasm, man. I gotta see a picture. See if on Discord you can give us a picture or something, or the video for the horn show that you always talk about. And guys, one thing that I never do that I should do is put our takeoff thrust reduction altitude. So 599, we're going to go 1600. Boop. I never do it because it's so annoying in the sim, but let's do it today. I feel like doing it. 1600. And we'll just do it on the captain's side. We'll spare ourselves that headache, exactly that headache. Having to spin this forever. Alright, 1599, set. And we'll go GSX.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground service.
Oh yeah, okay. So it wants the chocks before we actually. There we go. Chocks, parking brakes. Hold. Now I think I can remove chocks, can I? There we go. Prepare for pushback. It looked like from this angle when I checked before that parking brakes were on, but obviously I should have checked for the light. Good. Let's get it going.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Indy Center is going to be 128.225. Is that who's controlling me today? I don't even know.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, Nashville is going to be, Memphis Center. Memphis Center. Gary, welcome. Happy Thursday. So I'll get my airport chart for now. Whoops. Memphis Center frequency 13255. We'll get that in the standby for departure. And I find the controllers in this part of the Midwest are super nice. LA Center is pretty nice as well. Salt Lake Center on the other side. I'm just kidding. 132.55. And as briefed, it's going to be pushback nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released, you're clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. We'll be starting engine number 2 sequence with 1. Gary says, is that Captain Scott on duty? It's been a while. Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Scott's flying with us, yep. Back's going off. Isolation valve open. APU bleed on. Clear left. Clear right. Starting engine number 2. Got the N2. Are you saying they're a little salty in Salt Lake? Just one bad experience I had. It's I shouldn't like generalize. It was just one bad experience like years ago. Who wants to go deaf? Oh, it's actually not that loud. It's been a while. Having issues and need some updates. Will be ready next time, Roger. Oh, are you saying you're not flying? Are you having issues right now? That's okay, Scott. I appreciate the effort, my man.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
And we got a good engine start. Number 2, or number 1. Starting engine number 1. Start valve open. We got N2. Fuel.
Unlocking gear.
And guys, if you're able to, whoever can, obviously if you don't feel like it, no pressure, but do hit the like button on the vertical stream just so YouTube realizes that, yeah, we need to push this out a little bit. Because YouTube shows my vertical stream no love. The first couple times I was streaming in vertical, I got like 500-600 views, and for whatever reason after that, it just completely started throttling me. Just like how it did with my plane spotting shorts. I used to get so many views on my shorts, and it just stopped. And I was being consistent, but then I stopped, and then I started again. And then now that I'm posting shorts, it's doing good again for plane spotting at least. But if you double tap the screen on your phone, you'll be able to click that like button on the vertical stream as well. Appreciate it, guys. There she goes with the. I almost said he. In 2025, you don't wanna. Anyways, cool. We got 2 good engine starts. Y'all know what that means. After start flows, engines on the bus. APU bleed off. I'll go right that. Engine start switch is continuous. And we'll come over here. PAX auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed off. We are good over there, and we're going to set flaps 5 for departure today. I find the flaps in the 320 come out so much quicker, at least the Phoenix. Verify takeoff speeds, that's fine. N1 limit. So our trim is 5.76. Set. Recall. Let's see, what does it want? Zone temp, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You don't like the fact that I made it a little cold? So engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, isolation valves open. Hopefully that'll extinguish. If anybody knows what those 2 lights mean, let me know. But aside from that, we're good to go. So that's checked for the recall. Yeah, air conditioning. Usually I don't touch it and it doesn't give me, I think I made it a little bit cold. Remember I said the passengers are complaining and it's giving me that, but hopefully that won't cause us any issues, guys. Let's go flight control test, please, and thank you. Full left, observe neutral. Full right, observe neutral. Elevators full aft. Forward, observe neutral. Rudder check. Full right, observe neutral. Full left, observed neutral. Flight control test complete. Braking brakes released. Let's get out of here. Toronto, here we come. I've been having weird view stuff with my channel since February. It's very inconsistent these days. Yeah, I used to do really well with shorts and it used to get me a lot of subs, and then suddenly 2024 hit. As soon as 2024 hit, it's like someone in YouTube, like the algorithms, like, we don't want this guy to get too many subs too fast. Let's just start throttling it. I literally feel like, because I was continuously still posting what I was posting. It's not like I stopped, but that kind of pissed me off. So block time is on. And let's call for taxi. Ground's offline now, actually. Ground went offline. So we'll go Memphis Center 13255.
Altimeter 3000.
Memphis Center, good evening. Swoop 900 with information Oscar ready, taxi 2 left.
Swoop 900, Memphis Center, good evening. Runway 2 left, taxi via Lima, Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 31 to Bravo.
Runway 2 left, Lima, Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 31 at Bravo, Swoop 900. And can we get the altimeter setting for Swoop 900?
Swoop 900, say again.
Can we get the altimeter setting?
Swoop 900, the Nashville altimeter 3001.
3001, Swoop 900. Alright, we'll adjust it. I know the field elevation is not exactly matching, but I've done it like this forever. 3001 set 3 times. Okay, he's saying Lima, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Center 12822.
Lima, Bravo, Bravo 1. Cross 31 at Bravo. So right turn from Tango 4 onto Lima, right turn. Oh, my scenery is actually not matching. If I go right here. I feel like,
Southwest 197, same Mach number.
yeah, we're gonna go this way. Hopefully I don't screw this up.
Southwest 197, roger. FedEx 396, same Mach number.
Malt number 752, FedEx 396.
396, roger. Maintain Mach 72.
Malt 72 for FedEx 396.
Southwest 197, this is maintain level 330.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, Lima should be over there then. Yeah, Lima, okay, good. And in the vertical stream, I'll change the to takeoff landing cam. There we go.
Squadron 563, contact Atlanta Center 132.
Taxi lights. Clear left. Clear right. And we got the FeelThere airport for scenery for Nashville. FeelThere, Nashville airport.
Southwest 197, maintain maximum port speed.
for Southwest 197.
441 contact ND Center 128.22, get it.
128.22 now, FedEx 441, thanks, have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Service Center, FedEx 2211, I'm with you at 4,000 for 5,000.
We still got the aircon thing.
2211 up Center 11, maintain level 330.
I'm maintaining flight level 330, FedEx 2211.
Hopefully that won't affect any pressurization stuff. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. Okay, I went the wrong way. I should have taken a right. I went left. All right, we gotta tell him. And center for swoop 900. We took a left on Lima. Sorry about that.
900, roger. Make the left turn onto Tango 6 and move back through the terminal ramp.
Get left on Tango 6 and we'll swing it back. Swoop 900. I should have. That was my fault, guys. I should have went right. I was so focused on not like making it to Lima that I should have taken a right here.
Customer getting Southwest 132 passes 1700 for 5,000. Just departed out of the.
Good thing I took some extra gas with me.
Southwest 532, Center 11, maintain level 330.
Is that Tango 6 there? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go left and swing it back around.
Maintain level 330.
330 for Southwest 532.
So for whoever's learning to fly on VATSIM, let that kind of be a lesson. Like if you screw up, if you're just honest about it, they're very nice. If you just try to pretend like nothing happened, that's when they get kind of irritated. That's from my experience anyway.
Two Center, clear land, American 2244.
I apologize, good sir.
Alright. Oh, someone said meow. Oh my god.
Descent to FedEx 3966 West to step away for 5 minutes.
FedEx 396. Turn right to 090 heading, then that is approved as request.
What was the heading, sorry, for FedEx 396?
Yeah, we'll swing it back around.
Mr. 1, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, good day.
Over Atlanta, good day.
Jeez.
Now descent to, sorry, what was the heading for FedEx 396?
FedEx 396, 090 on the heading.
09 is set, 0 with FedEx 396.
Alright, let's try this again.
Southwest 2756.
Say I love freight train on radio. I love freight train. I'm just kidding, I didn't press that. Alright, left Tango 4 and right on Lima, Captain. Right on Lima. Emil wants you to get in trouble. Emil's a menace.
That was for Southwest 2659.
Alright, left again. Right turn onto Lima. And then cross left turn on Bravo, cross 13 at Bravo, line up away. Alright, Lima's right there.
2244, welcome to Nashville, exit right when able. Taxi to the gate via Sierra 5, Tango 4, cross 31 at Tango 4.
And we're going to take a left on Lima. I'm just kidding. Right on Lima.
2244,
Clear left. Clear right. Another lap, imagine. He'd probably yell at me.
2756, I have an amended clearance.
He's going to be like, get your head in the game. Okay, left turn Bravo. which is the first one coming up,
Daniel,
right there.
departure, Daniel, transition, direct speaker, lose 5, arrival.
So today I'm not safe because in aviation we have something called the I'm safe checklist: illness, medication, sleep, alcohol, food, and emotions or external factors as we call them. So if you're supposed to do all the I'm safe checklist before you fly in the real world, and I'm not safe today because I barely ate today, and to be honest, I'm freaking starving and I'm so woozy schmoozy, so I'm just looking forward to some food.
3412, that's done.
So right now I'm just operating off pure experience.
420, contact Indy Center.
If I had to think right now a lot, I wouldn't be doing so good. Let's go runway turn off, on, and strobes. Crossing 13 at Bravo. Clear left, that guy's crossing, and clear right.
Runway 2 left, taxi via Tango 6, Lima, Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 3, 1 Bravo.
All the way to the end. We'll get a southwest taxi going. And we'll go lights for now, off.
Delta 3412, Roger.
Cool.
Respond into section. For now, send via the Blues 5 arrival. Persistent landing north, MSFS altimeter 3000.
Alright, this is a good taxi speed right here, 20 knots max. Actually, it looks like 28%, 28.5 N1 gives me a perfect taxi speed of 20 knots max, which is the limit. So 28.5, can you guys remember that for next time? 28.5.
2439, what's up?
Yeah, 2439, we're still with you. You didn't hand us off to Indianapolis Center or anything yet.
I get in trouble for speeding in taxi. Is taxi a game?
439. So 2439 looks like Indy took the tag. I apologize. You can contact them 128.22. See ya.
24.22, 2439. Sorry if I cut you off guard.
Gotta have the water.
No, you are all good in 2822.
28.22.
Okay, Bravo 1's coming up. Sid, Krista 3.
1354 minutes center lit.
So top altitude 4,000 set. N1 97.1 trim set for takeoff, flaps 1 and in 5 and indicating, and cabin is ready.
Delta 3412 555.
So this is the ILS critical area. We don't need to hold here. We'll hold short right there. You only hold here if it's bad weather.
So FedEx 396 is back.
Oh, you mean for the career mode swerve? I see what you're saying.
396, proceed direct, Pocket City, Papa X-ray Victor.
Direct Papa X-ray Victor, FedEx 396.
Alright, cool, ready to go. We're holding short at Bravo 1. Center swoop 900, holding short 2 left at Bravo 1, ready for departure.
Swoop 900 on departure flight, runway heading 1360 at runway 2 left, clear for take.
Fly runway heading, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff, Swoop 900.
Southwest Center, Southwest 1189, information Oscar spot 4 at Nashville, request taxi.
Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Okay, runway heading 021. Set.
Squawk 5622.
Southwest 1189.
Finals clear.
Southwest 1189, squawk 5622.
Alright, we'll take it on the roll.
Departure Delta 1700, 1000, climbing 5000.
Stabilized.
Delta
Set takeoff thrust.
1700, center. Maintain level 330, that's going to be your new fine.
Okay, 330.
Thrust set.
Final to the 1700.
Engine indications normal, airspeed's alive. Cross check.
Southwest 1189 to
80 knots.
Southwest 1189, runway 2 left, taxi V. Lima Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 3, 1 to Bravo.
Bravo cross
Whoa, what was that bump? V1, rotate.
Center, good. Southwest 130 miles ground at Nashville, depart for Indy with Oscar.
Pause the rate. Gear up.
Aircraft calling
Heading
service,
select.
takeoff Southwest 28.
Heading select. Oh, do I need to be 400 feet? 400 feet heading select.
Southwest 28, 371, departures on request standby. Southwest 2659, you ready to go?
Alright, 1599, nose down.
9, runway 2, left taxi via Lima Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 3, 1 to Bravo.
Ops 1.
Taxi 2659, runway 2 left via Lima Bravo, Bravo 1, cross 3.
And we'll go flaps up. Oh, gusty. Center swoop 900, 3000, climbing 4000, runway heading.
900, rudder contact, climbing maintained, flight goal 330, direct Sarah.
Flight level 330, direct to Sirit for swoop 900.
Southwest 197, contact India Center 13242. 1321, hey.
Execute, LNAV, slight right turn to Sirit, up to 330. Oh. Always a pleasure
FedEx 396, contact
with the
India Center
scrolling thing. Okay, 330.
Over to Indy Center, thank you for your ATC, FedEx 396.
Got it trimmed pretty nicely.
Memphis, good evening, Aviation, 1236, lady, you, just about to reach our top climb at 370.
1236, Memphis Center, identical.
Identical, Legion 1236.
Alright, cool. Let me turn down the sounds a little bit. Let's look outside. Hold your ears, this might be loud, guys. See ya! Trimmed perfectly right now. Alright, 7,700 climbing flight level 330, LNAV VNAV speed and 1 and 250 on the speed. It's pretty much a straight shot out. We'll fly to 10,000 and then we'll engage the autopilot.
Center, Southwest 1139, number 2, ready to go with Nashville.
Okay, passing 10,000. We're going to go autopilot with the Honeycomb Bravo here. Boom. Command. 10,000.
2756 on departure turn left heading.
Pressurization.
1308,
Check.
runway 2 left.
And seatbelt signs.
Commander, left to take off.
Whoops, seatbelt signs were not on the whole time. Hope we don't get sued. Now we can go off.
Runway 2 left, land point.
On west, Southwest 1139, number 2.
Perfect. Toronto, here we come. Speeding up to 306 today.
Memphis, top 351, we're southern ground, Nashville, still leaving clearance. Southwest 2371, I get you, I'll get it to you in just Alright. Southwest 2271. As a spare warning, I will have a bit of a reroute for you. Give me just a minute, I'll get it to
Gotta love reroutes. Not. Indy Center seems to be pretty busy today.
1236, I did see you, Ida, and you're ready to contact 37 miles.
Indy Center is frequency. There's 3 of them, so I'm not even gonna guess. I'll put 128225, but might be another one. That's fine. Let's see here. So we just airborne off Nashville. Indy Center is going to be next, and then we got Cleveland Center, and then Toronto Center is online for the event, and we got approach, and we got tower, ground.
2756, stay altitude.
Love VATSIM Thursdays, Toronto Thursdays. So we got full ATC all the way.
56, you're to contact, I'm maintain close.
Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Southwest 1189, on departure fly, runway heading 13608, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 2 left to take off, Southwest 1139.
Southwest 2659, runway 2 left, line point.
2 left, 5 away, Southwest 2659.
Alright, 15,000, climbing flight level 330. Let's see if that condition thing went away. No, it's still on.
Memphis departure, FedEx 35.
It might be a question for ChatGPT. What's the zone temp like?
Through 7,000.
FedEx 3553, Memphis Center low. In the future, please make sure you're maintaining the initial altitude you were given, which was 5,000. Climb and maintain level 330. That's your new file.
Up to 330. Thank you, FedEx 3553.
Alright, let's learn together. What is the zone temp light in the what do you call it, air condition panel of the 737-800? On the 737-800, the zone temp light is part of the environmental control system and provides a warning related to temperature control in specific cabin zones. Amber, when illuminated, label often appears near or above the zone. Okay, when it illuminates, if there is a malfunction in the temperature control system for any one of the zones. Typical causes an over temperature or under temperature condition that can't be corrected automatically. Failure of the zone temperature controllers or associated components like a trim air valve. Loss of temperature sensing or duct.
2371, just out of ground.
Pilot action. Consult the ECS or air conditioning section of the QRH. Monitor passenger comfort. Monitor and consider manual temperature adjustments. Interesting.
Southwest 2659, on departure fly, runway heading 10407, the Nashville altimeter now 3002, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 3 left, clear there, Southwest 2659.
Interesting. Let's see if there's any failures on.
Swoop 900, contact Indy Center.
Transition.
126.37.
Say again for Swoop 900.
Swoop 900, contact Indy Center 126.37.
2637, Swoop 900. Thanks for the ATC. Good night.
Good night. Delta 3412, expect a visual for 36, right?
Expect visual 36, right? Okay, okay.
Indy Center, good evening. Swoop 900, flight level 204, climbing flight level 330.
Southwest 969, contact Indy Center on 132.2.
Gary said, I think I got those lights once when it was very hot in Vegas. So it was 33 degrees
1776, contact
in Nashville.
Indy approach on 128.17.
Approach 2817.
Service-based failures are off.
And aircraft checking in again.
Swoop 900, flight level 214, climbing flight level 330.
I'm sorry, that call sign one more time?
Swoop 900. I can't say it right.
Swoop 900, or Indy Center. Hello, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Swoop 900. Alright, good. It's a little hard to, like it's hard for your tongue to roll. Swoop. Swoop.
Delta 735, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Soup. I like soup, not swoop. Yeah, I don't think it's a failure thing. Where's the failures? Aircraft? Failures? Active none. So yeah, it's probably a bug or something. I don't want to mess with it. We'll leave it. We're getting good pressurization, so that's all I care about. Pressurization is 4,000 cabin altitude, and pressurizing Delta P is around 6.8. Check. I'm just going to hit the lav real quick. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Let me just put you guys over here. Gary says, what's the temperature in the cabin?
Skyway 3957, thank you. RNAV drop, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
It's
RNAV drop, clear for takeoff, runway 17 left, or
70 Fahrenheit. I thought it's degrees Celsius for a sec. I'm like, what? But yeah, it's 70. And it's all functioning. You see it changes a little bit. So aft, for the passenger cabin, it's aft, forward, it's around 70. Wait, so what did I have it before? What's CONT? What's CONT cabin? I should have had it on this, right? In order to adjust the temperature. And then for the pack, that actually adjusts it at the, I guess, pack inlet or maybe after that of the air conditioning unit itself. This is the actual temperature in the cabin you'll get. And then yeah, this one, I don't know, maybe another question for ChatGPT, but I'm too lazy right now. But yeah, it's around 70 degrees, 71 in the aft, 70 in the forward. Is this, yeah, I don't know what CONT means. That knob only controls the gauge.
FedEx 7807, Indy Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Oh, to give you the, I see, okay. So, okay, so I was correct in doing that then, forward and aft, okay. Yeah, I don't know. What if we make it a little colder? That's it, I'm too curious. I want to know what CONT cab, hold on. Where are you, ChatGPT? Come back. Alright, let's ask this. What does CONT mean in the air conditioning panel of the Boeing 737-800? controller, and it indicates a malfunction in the cabin. No, I don't mean the light. See, this is the limitation of AI. It's all in how well you give it a prompt, right? What is the knob labeled
CONT say altitude.
represent
3000.
in the air conditioning panel of the Boeing 737-800? Great question, it says.
Skyvis 3957, radar contact, climate
The
maintain
knob labeled
13,000.
CONT does not exist in the air conditioning as a control element. Instead, you may be... Nope. Zone temperature selected knob. These are labeled by cockpit, forward cabin, aft cabin, not CONT. CONT. ChatGPT isn't that good, to be honest. There are much better AIs. Well, that's the one I know. Control. I don't know. CONT. Cockpit, forward cabin, aft cabin. Interesting. Okay, well. And you're right, Gary. Like, once I asked it a question about the airspeed indicator in the Cessna 172, I'm like, if you get an engine failure, does the airspeed not work? And it said, yep, it won't work because it's part of the gyro system. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's the pedostatic dummy. But then I ask it a different way. I'm like, does the airspeed indicator in the Cessna 172 work with the gyro system? And then it's like, no, it doesn't. So yeah, it's kind of still learning, right? What's the better AI options out there? Just for my info. I know there's like Microsoft Copilot or something like that. But yeah, let's go over here. So 285 climbing 330. Center swoop 900. Could we step away for 2 minutes?
Swoop 900, let me know when you're back.
Well advised, back swoop 900, thanks. Alright, be right back, guys.
Indy Center, Southwest 1189, flight level 245 from 330.
Southwest 1189, Indy Center, hello.
Indy Southwest 2659, 194, climbing 330.
Southwest 2659, Indy Center, hello. Skyvis 3957, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Sir, is that for your 3957?
Affirmative, climb and maintain flight level 330.
220 for 3957.
Delta 735 descend via the Gibbs 4 arrival landing southwest, Indianapolis altimeter 3002.
Gibbs 4 landing southwest, near to Delta.
Really? That's all I've been using. And just me, welcome, welcome. Says I'm here to support. Appreciate you as always, man. Welcome. I think my VATSIM disconnected. The hell? Center swoop 900, we're back.
Swoop 900, thank you. Contact Indy Center 124.52.
2452, swoop 900, good day.
Delta 735, contact Indianapolis.
Indy Center, good evening. Swoop 900, level, flight level 330.
Swoop 900, Indianapolis Center, hello.
Hello. Alright, let me know if the sim sound overpowers my voice or anything. Stream was buffering in the last few minutes. I think I lost Wi-Fi for a sec. And whoever says, why are you streaming on Wi-Fi? Trust me, I have a good reason for it. My Ethernet port has an internal cable through the wall that connects to the router somewhere else, and that cable's very old, so I can actually get much faster connection upload speed from my Wi-Fi than I can from the Ethernet, unless I physically connect or run a new cable through the wall, which I don't want to do, or outside, which I also don't want to do.
Official aircraft Indianapolis Center will be right back.
Yeah, I was wondering where everyone went, but usually it's stable enough. So yeah, it's back. We're back. So let's see, progress page, YYZ. We're gonna land at 2318, which is 2318 Zulu. So about an hour, not too far. We'll start setting up for the approach in like 20 minutes-ish.
Thanks, 151 to send via Snake Pit 2 arrival, landing southwest, altimeter 3001.
Is Nightbot in chat? I think Nightbot's not here. Gary says, I have your questions about your LAX go-around the other day. Controllers forgot your approach clearance, so you weren't allowed to descend past it. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to be level at Circus. Basically, when you reach the end of the star, you're supposed to level off at that altitude and not unless you're cleared for the approach. But me, like, I know based on experience that these controllers are super busy. So that's why I just kept going until I got really close to the airport, Gary. You're completely right, though. That's very true.
Tower 3957, are you back yet?
I was supposed to level off at Circus. If you're confused, I can show you. Hold on. At the last altitude restriction on the standard terminal arrival. So if I put... Can I type? Oh, yeah, I can. So if I get out KLAX for you. Hopefully this won't break it. Ugh. There you go. So we had the Angel 4 arrival, right? So he didn't give me approach clearance, correct? I was coming, I think, from De Niro. So Gary, over here, it says at 270 between 14 and 12. So you can be between 12 and 14,000, and you're supposed to maintain that altitude until you get restriction approach clearance. and then you can continue. But for me, I knew, like, it's not my first time on VATSIM, right? I knew how busy it is, so I'm like, I'll just keep going. When I get really close, I'll be like, you want to give me approach clearance yet? But then, unfortunately, I waited way too long. And if you remember in the stream, I asked him a couple times, I'm like, approach clearance, but he was so busy, and he didn't hear me until he's like, go to tower. And then at that point, I'm like, well, I haven't been cleared for the approach. And then at that point, he should have been like, then why are you at 3,000? And he would have been absolutely correct. And then I couldn't have really been like, because it's VATSIM. So yeah, it's kind of complex. But yeah, technically, you're supposed to level off here. And on any star, really. I mean, if you go back to our arrival here, star, I hope that makes sense. He kept ignoring you. Yeah, you remember that, right? So on... Hold on, that here. Just trying to see what's my arrival for today. Was it the Ling? No, Nuber 6. Okay. So for example, today, Gary, we are Nuber 6. Probably runway 5 or 6 of the landing east. So in this case, it can go down to 7,000, and I have to 7,000 altitude wise, and then I can go all the way to Lobco or whatever. If I'm doing 5, it's Dolpa. Then I can't go past that without approach clearance. I can laterally go past that, so I can continue flying and overfly the field on LNAV, but I'm not allowed to go below 7,000 in without an approach clearance. And a slight difference with Canadian ATC is that they don't give you descent via the star. They give you the manual altitudes themselves. They're like descent 7,000. In the US, they're like descent via the Nuber 6, and you just continue this yourself.
FedEx 151, Kanak Indianapolis approach 128.17.
Yeah. You got it.
FedEx 1621, can we just wait for some of the descent to descend down to 4,000?
Yeah, that's why I gave you pilot's discretion.
Thank you.
Indy Center, Kodiak, November 3232 X-ray, 8,000, direct racing. 32 X-ray.
November 3232 X-ray, Cincinnati approach, Cincinnati altimeter 3002.
3002, thanks to that, sir. Can we step away for about 10 minutes, please?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, winds are 350 at 14. Typically they do... Wow, that's a left 14 knot crosswind.
Pilot discretion,
So they're going to typically do east in that case.
Pilot discretion 240, United 1035.
Indianapolis Center, good evening, FedEx 101 Heavy, flight level 320 inbound, wind information India.
FedEx 101 Indianapolis Center, roger. FedEx 1621 descend via Snake Pit 2, arrival landing south, altimeter 3002.
Step away for as long as you want.
1621.
Yeah, with that mic.
Snake Pit 2, arrival landing south, altimeter 3002.
It's not really their fault. They're just probably new and they don't know that you're supposed to lower your mic volume.
FedEx 1621, are you here?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're there. Descend via the Snake Pit 2, arrival effect 1620 miles. Sorry.
Looks like we're overflying a major airport here. Let's see what that is. Airport.
That was 3957, roger.
Is that KLUK potentially, or maybe... Oh, Cincinnati. That's Cincinnati Airport? I think so. Pretty cool. So we got a spicy left crosswind 14 knots. And my crosswind technique needs some work for sure in the 7.3. Question about approach plan, says Swerve. I was flying by GPS, but if I add an approach, the plane turns and flies the opposite way. I feel like I am missing a step. So, which plane is that? Is it the GA plane by any chance? Because I know in those, if you activate the approach, it'll start flying to the initial approach fix. So if you load it from the initial approach fix and you're here and you want to just intercept the localizer and go, you click approach, it'll turn back and start going to the initial approach fix. So you gotta load it via vectors to final. So when you're loading the approach, select vectors to final.
We are almost ready for the
FedEx 101, positive discretion to send tank level 240.
Otherwise, by default, it might load it from the IAF, and that's why that happens. That happened to me long ago, like when I started simming in the TBM. The TBM is when I first started flying in the Microsoft, and used to have the same issue.
FedEx 1035, descend via Snake Pit 2, arrival landing south, altimeter 3002.
I believe that was for United 1035, clear to descend via the Snake Pit 2, arrival landing south.
Alright.
Good evening,
We're about 5 minutes away from setting it up.
WestJet 1458, Indianapolis Center.
Center, hello, Southwest 1841, 8.8, climbing 13,000.
Southwest 1841, Indianapolis Center, hello, climbing tank level 230.
Up 230, Southwest 1841.
Yeah, no worries, Swerve. Happy flying. Let's go back to our chart. Actually, let's get the weather. So the ATIS is not quite available yet, but what I can do is come over here and use Navigraph. Weather.
And 32 X-rays back with you.
Sorry, weather. ATIS. It's information Oscar. As of half an hour ago, it's 360 at 1415 statute miles. Fuel class 26,000, temperature 22, dew point 7, altimeter 2998. Approach primary ILS 6 right as expected, and secondary on RNAV.
28.17.
Any center, pipe command to November 612 Echo Romeo.
Contact, kind approach 121.87.
Kind approach.
FedEx 101, I gave you a descent to 240, correct?
FM, we are descending FedEx 101.
So we'll load it for 6 right. Simultaneous parallel approaches in effect. Landing runway 6 right and 5, departure runway 5.
Air Mexico 617, Indianapolis Center, hello.
Goose, small bird, activity in the CYYZ area, inform ATC of information Oscar. Okay, so we're gonna set up 6 right. So we're gonna go departure arrival 6 right. Do I need it from Laysod? Let's see, approach 6 right. Nope, I want it from Lopco. Okay, so no via. Let's see how that looks. So we're gonna go plan and let's start stepping through it. We're gonna clear that disc on and we're gonna go star. Forgot to pin it. It was the Nuber 6 from the east, from the west. So I want to be query
FedEx 101
Nook,
descend via Snake Pit 2, arrival
Herbal,
landing south, altimeter
Nuber,
002.
query
002, descend via the Singlet 2, arrival landing south, FedEx 101.
Interesting. Why isn't it adding my transition? Erase. That's why you check this first. Departure. Arrival, sorry. Oh, I need to reselect it. Nuber 6, there we go. From query, ILS 6 right. Now let's have a look. Query, Nook, Nuber. I said Uber. So query, Nook, Herbal.
United 1035, Connecticut, Indianapolis approach 128.17.
ICBAT 7,220. Check. And from there, we're going on the 6 left or 6 right transition. So Kedro, Lopco, And then we're going to intercept the ILS 6 right. From Lobco. Alright, execute. And we're going to land with about 7.8 on board. That's around 3,000 less, or 146.2 for landing. Landing. Runway 6 right.
Southwest 1841, climb maintain, level 370.
Weather conditions are dry. 146, what did I say? Point
American 30,
perfect.
245.
146.1, we'll take it. Close enough. Import weather 299 and 350 at 14. Calculate. So 6 right, I have 9,000 feet available, and I only require 6,200 VREF with a 5 knot additive of 154. There is a 14 knot crosswind from the left, so that's probably going to push me right of center line. It's probably going to be difficult to land it on center line today, I'm telling you right now, for me.
Push at 1458, proceed direct to Snake Pit, descend and maintain level 310.
Yeah, Gary's right. So whatever you select in the aircraft, also check your FMA to make sure it's actually working as you intended it to and selected.
Ah, yes, it wasn't
so what's my approach speed? 154. It's pretty fast. Oh yeah, because I'm used to the 137 for the 700. The 800 has a higher approach speed.
Tower 3957, descend and maintain level 220. Tower 3957, descend and maintain level 220.
220 for 3957.
Localizer frequency for
American
6 right is 1195.
Are you here?
Yep, American 3245.
057 on the final approach course.
Roger, thank you.
Any center low, Starship B224 Lima, level 0.
Push at 1458, just maintain 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
Good.
Push at 1458, 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
738 from on the minimums.
Right now, or greater was just 15, correction, 1458.
Endeavor 4898, Indianapolis Center, hello.
So we're setting 738 here.
Endeavor 4898, area moderate severe precipitation, 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
Ironically, because we're
miles, advise if you need to deviate.
Flying the 737-800, the 738, 738 on the minimums.
Number 8224 Lima, did you second? Sorry, I stepped on you again. Number 8224 Lima, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Perfect. Cool. Let's get our descent winds forecast. Give it to me at 300 and then 200, 100.
FedEx 101, connect Indianapolis approach, 128.17.
128.017, FedEx 10100.
Push at 1458, what's your Mach?
Currently doing 0.67.
Ooh, yeah, that's not going to work. Push at 1458, Mach 75 or greater.
75 or greater, which at 1540. 1458.
Swoop 900, connect Cleveland Center, 11987.
11987, swoop 900. I think the vertical stream went offline because of when I got disconnected off my Wi-Fi.
Receiving Indy Delta 57 2. Jazz 8778, climb maintain file 210. Yeah, 1159 Cleveland.
Execute the winds.
1159, good. Yes, sir. Just making sure you were given Emma 320. If you wanted to climb back up, you don't have to stay at 220 the whole way.
I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking there. Apologies for that.
I just didn't want you burning gas down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 11:59, what altitude would you like to maintain?
Yeah, we'll go up to, let's go up to 26 for now.
Yeah, at 11:59, climb maintain level 260.
260, United left.
Number 8224 Lima, contact Indy Center 124.52. Number 8224 Lima, contact Indy Center 124.52.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Swoop 900, flight level 330.
So 1557, turn left heading 20 degrees vector for traffic. So 1557, Cleveland.
Right.
Number 8224 Lima, Cleveland.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Swoop 900, flight level 330.
Cleveland Center, good evening. American 71030, flight level 240. And the American call, I see American 773, 7 left.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Swoop 900, checking in, flight level 330.
Swoop 900, Cleveland, I'm looking for you.
Let's see, VOR. So we're about we're about 80 or 70 to the west, to the northwest
Swoop
of
900, Cleveland Center, hello.
Oh, okay, he found us. I was gonna give
Got
a
a 349, contact Indy Center 124.52.
12452, number 349.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Frontier Flight 1617 with 2340.
Frontier Flight 1617, Cleveland Center, radar contact. Yeah, 1159, Cleveland.
United left, yeah.
Discreet. Yeah, 1159 actually. Contact Chicago Center 134.8.
First Chicago Center, 10 left.
Cleveland Center, South Country 27 on top of Houston.
So the C-27, cross my pilot, maintain 16,000. The Buffalo area altimeter 299.8.
Cross my pilot and maintain altitude 1.
So the 349, contact Indy 124.52.
Center 39, or Sky was 3957, file 210.
Yeah, 3957, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix the vertical stream here. 1 second.
Yeah, it's 3950. 57, descend via the Lecter 3 arrival, the Metro altimeter 3000.
Descend via the Lecter 3 arrival and 3000 for 3957, no English today.
Jazz 8778, contact Toronto 125.77.
Oh, Toronto for Jazz 87.
FedEx 147 Heavy, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Whatever, we'll leave it. That's fine for today.
Jazz 897, contact on an Indy 124.52 today.
Over to Indy 124.525, Jazz 897, good evening.
Good evening. Endeavor 4823, contact any Indy 124.52 today.
124.52 for Denver 4822, yep.
Top of drop is coming up in about 80 miles. Let's see. So on the star, we are expecting the Nuber 6 arrival. Whoops. Nuber 6. Was that Captain Cat? I have no idea. Maybe.
7, we just had a Delta 350 900 pass.
So from the Query transition, and we're already past that, we're going to, yeah, actually, we're about 100 out from Query. We're going to join the Nuber 6. 7,000 for ICBAT 220. MSA in the area 31003, 3,100 feet. Safe altitude 4,900 with a 100 miles. That's cool. And that's chart 10-2 Echo 3. And from there, we're going to join the ILS 6 right approach from Lopco, which is here. Chart 11-3, effective 20, dated 14th of February 25, effective 20th of February 25. India Charlie Victor 111.95, 057 on the final approach course, 111.95, set left, set right, 057 set left, set right. Glide slope check at Savos, 2,010 feet, 4.6 DME. Touchdown zone elevation 538 feet. In case of a missed approach, climb runway heading to 1100, then right turn to 3,100, heading 132. And outbound on the VOR radial 102 to Tudog. It's going to be a right-hand standard turns and direct entry. Expecting SSALR type lighting and PAPIs today, and minimum 738 set left, set right on the barrel. Any threats I can think of is VATSIM might be busy. Complacency, we're so used to Toronto, so let's keep our brain on and focused. In case of a mist, we'll probably get vectors back around rather than the published mist. We'll probably get vectored for a right downwind back to 6 right. Any questions? No questions. Thank you very much. And final approach speed I said was 154, so I'm gonna actually go in the legs page.
Route 1795, connect Toronto 125.77, good evening.
Over Toronto 2577, Route 1795.
Never wants to work at the runway, I found. Execute. Alright, we're looking good, guys. The only other thing is extended runway center line, so final approach course is going to be 237, the reciprocal, right? 237. Boom, 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 and 10-mile fixed ring as well. Cool. not going to bother with the descent fixed ring. Hopefully we won't forget to descend. And that looks good. The next frequency is probably going to be...
So that's 1241,
Let me see.
Hello, climate info, CC0. And delete speed restriction. So 1241, delete speed restriction as well.
Alright, we're still comfortably in Cleveland Center airspace. But the next one's going to be Toronto Center. 2577.
Walker 380, delete speed restriction. Okay, we'll delete the speed restriction, Walker 3.
That looks good. And yeah, another thing is the left crosswind. We have to have right rudder and left ailerons into the wind. I'll get a text ATIS today. Information Oscar, so that hasn't changed yet. So we have Oscar in Toronto. And altimeter 2998. Set left.
Cleveland Center American 3245 with you, flight
Right.
level 41
American
Should have been
3245,
standard.
Cleveland Center, good evening.
2998 set for later. Good.
Cleveland Center, United 14 with you, 7 miles from Big Hill, 34,000 for set 37.
Yeah, 14 Cleveland Center, radar contact, climbing team, flight level 370.
And it doesn't hurt to get the YYZ radial 11215, the YYZ VOR in the backup, in case we need it. 11215. 11215, 11215.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Pilot Club 1496 is 20 miles southwest of the Harrisburg VOR, flight level 340.
Quebec Gatineau Railway 920 has just talked. What did they say?
Cleveland Center, good evening. Air Canada 8734 Heavy with you at Cleveland. With information Quebec, plus 95% with you with Toronto Bios.
Expect PDC. So 227 contact Toronto 125.77. Good evening, happy 4th. So the 227 contact Toronto 125.77. So the 227 Cleveland.
Delta 227.
So the 227 contact Toronto Center 125.77.
125.77. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Emile says they say on arrival, au détecteur.
Walker 380 contact Indy 124.52. Good day.
2452, Walker 380, we'll see you.
There we go. The vertical stream is back. Sorry about that, guys.
So the
We fixed it.
1241 contact Chicago 134.87.
Vertical stream is back up and working. I called it part 2. Part 2. 2 of 2. Alright, now we can relax a little bit. And one more thing is our auto brake setting is...
So 3957 contact short approach 126.22.
Yeah, we'll go auto brakes 3. I don't want to go all the way to the end. So auto brakes 3.
Happy 4th.
We got 40 miles to
So
chill.
1122, descend and maintain file 320.
320, that's 1122.
Swerve, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you.
Swerve became a Simple Takeoffs member.
I appreciate you, Swerve. Thank you so much for joining the Simple Captain crew. Welcome to the club, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you, Swerve.
Southwest 1841, Cleveland Center, hello. Southwest 1841, 350 your file, or are you looking for 370?
Yeah, we were amended to 350 for traffic and never went back up, so we'll make this our final.
Thank you so much, Mr. Swerve,
Southwest
our newest
1841,
captain.
maintain file 350.
350.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Any question you have, continue to give it in the Discord and we'll help out. Now, full transparency, guys, because I feel bad.
So it's 1241 time.
Next week, I'm going to be super busy with flight training, so I honestly don't know how much of a chance I'll get to stream a lot. Like, that's why I'm doing as much as I can this week. I'll still try to do like late night streams, but I don't know if you guys are available or not, but I probably get home at like 7, 8ish, and then I have to study a bit for school, work, and then I don't know, I really don't know when I can squeeze in streams. So just keep that in mind, guys, in the interest of full transparency. But in the meantime, at least we'll have you guys for the month. Swerve, welcome as a
Cleveland
simple
Center,
captain.
Canada,
Appreciate you, Swerve.
857 with you.
Air Canada 857, Cleveland Center, climate change file 370.
Climb flight level 370, Air Canada.
We still have this zone temp stuff, but we'll ignore it. It didn't really give me any issues till now, and we're pressurized nicely 5.2, and Delta 7.8 is on Delta P, so that's fine. But yeah, I'll still try my best to maybe stream like on a Sunday or even like late nights, like say 10 p.m.-ish. I'll try for. If you guys are still awake at that time. And yeah, we'll take it from there. I'll still be in the Discord. But of course, in the meantime, if you guys want to continue supporting, it really does mean a lot, because I have a lot of stuff to pay for flight training, as you guys know. It's not cheap. Really appreciate everyone's support. It's the 2E, Scott, Gary, Swerve, Raf, Brendan Barry.
73,
I'm sorry if I'm missing any of the regulars. Just me, Laboon TV, all you guys. Thank you so much for your donos over the years. Appreciate you guys, man.
Maintain file 220.
Descend maintain 220, American 773.
United 14, cross Wozy at maintain 17,000, the Buffalo altimeter 29908.
Cross Wozy at or maintain 17,000, United 14.
And I'm going to have to make the graphic to add Swerve as a simple captain, because one of the perks is to add you guys on my videos and my streams and the intro and all that. Let's see. I'll bring you guys here. So we'll go copy Scott, paste. Swerve. Appreciate you, dude. There we go.
Air Canada 87,
Share,
37,
download.
push back as if you're in risk contact.
Transparent background, download. Good. Perfect.
And squawk normal, please.
And what I gotta do now is go to downloads, open that, extract to, downloads,
Yeah,
okay.
558 contact Chicago 134.
Damn, I'm fast with this. I am pretty fast with this. Live stream designs.
Cleveland Center American 773.
Let's add Mr. Swerve. Or Miss. I don't want to assume genders here because I haven't really met you, Swerve. But I believe you're a dude.
Swoop 900, just going to maintain flight level 310.
Just going to maintain flight level 310, Swoop 900. Okay, 310. That was perfect. That was like perfect timing. Thank you so much, ATC.
Cleveland, go ahead.
ATC saved me because I was about to be distracted and stay too high, but he gave us descent 310. ATC saved our ass. That's why there's ATC. Alright, 310. Swerve says I'm a male for sure. Appreciate you, Swerve.
So it's in 22 contact, Indy Center 124.532. 12452, have a good day.
Alright, let's test that is working now. I'm just going to put you to the replay real quick. Perfect. So we got Swerve added to the list. Appreciate you. We got 4 captains and 2 first officers. Shout out to SimCFI as well and Brendan Berry for your memberships. I haven't heard from Brendan in so long.
Swoop 900 contact Toronto 125.77 CF.
2577 Swoop 900 CF. Just me is in the vertical chat. You're amazing. I said hi. Hold up.
Canada 42, Toronto Center, hold, climb level 310.
Hello, just me.
310, Canada 42.
Double click that like button 4 streams in a row. Toronto Center, good evening. Swoop 900, level, flight level 310.
Swoop 900, Toronto Center, hello, Toronto formation Oscar, when ready, descend flight level 240.
We have Oscar and descend flight level 240, Swoop 900.
That's wind ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
American 4622 at Toronto Center 1550,000 flight level 230.
American 4622, Toronto Center, hello, climb flight level 340.
Up to 340, 4622.
Alright, cool. So, flight level 308, descending flight level 240.
And 4770, can we get 5 minutes time in cockpit?
American 4770, approved to work back.
Okay, 4770.
I'll nav enough speed. It's bugging 280, but it's it doesn't want to speed up for some reason. How about we go... Oh, actually, yep, slowly building up speed again. Cool. Here comes the profile. It says we're a little bit... whatchamacallit? High on the profile, but it's catching up now. It's figuring itself out. That's fine. Recall with the air condition. That's checked, associated with what we already talked about. Disregard.
Toronto Center, number 500 Delta Tango's out of 4.7, climbing 6,000.
Number 500 Delta Tango, Toronto Center, hello, climb flight level 210.
Climb level 210.
And if you're just joining us, do hit that like button for Toronto Thursday. I'd really appreciate it.
Plan runway 06 right, descend at 7,000, Toronto 72998.
Runway 06 right, down to 7,000, 29908, Swoop 900. Down to 7,000 we go. We'll VNav it all the way down, that's fine. And pretty much catching up to profile soon. It's actually going away from us. It should figure itself out. Down to 7,000. 29908 is already armed, quote unquote. I picked up a game from Steam sales. I feel you could be interested in it. Cabin Crew Life Simulator. Cabin Crew Life Simulator. So what does that do? Do you have to like? Are you playing like a? Is it like a role playing thing? Like you got to be a flight attendant, or? I haven't heard of that one before actually. So 06 right is in the box and we're expecting it.
Canada.
You play a flight attendant, looks pretty fun. Kind of curious. You can't be the pilot, right? Is it only flight attendant? So you gotta like go around serving the passengers and stuff like that and deal with like their BS.
And 4770, we're back.
Roger, thank you.
So this is what I meant. That in Canada, they don't give you descent via the star. They give you the altitude manually. So he said descent 7,000 because we need to be at ICBAT for 7,000. In US, that would have just been like descent via the number 6.
Kind of 403 standby. Just gotta figure out your running through the Toronto Charlie here.
And we got Oscar. And Toronto approach is going to be on 32.8 probably. 32.8.
Canada 403, descend 16,000, Toronto altimeter is 29908.
Descend 16,000, altimeter 298, Toronto, correction. Air Canada 405.
Canada 403, contact Toronto arrivals 132.8. Could I?
Secure the cabin, do the service, lots of stuff to do. I gotta check out like a YouTube video of it. When is GTA 6 coming out? That's the real question. When the hell is GTA 6 coming out?
Someone else, sorry. Air Canada 403, the message for you is contact departures 132.1. Good night.
132.18, good night, thanks for the agency.
Transition coming up in about a couple thousand feet. May 2026 for real? So what are we, about 9 months out? Okay. Definitely buying that. And I'll try to stream it.
Air Canada 8897, contact Cleveland Center 11987, good night.
It's unconfirmed for PC, so is it May 2026 maybe for PlayStation or something?
Good evening, sir.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
16,200 for flight level 23.
Air Canada 8897, Toronto.
Alright, transition. In about a couple hundred more feet. Wait, Swerve, you're a streamer? You're like a gaming streamer? I didn't even know that. I gotta check out your channel. I thought you're just like a regular channel.
United 14, 22,000, 17,000.
I had no idea, Swerve.
Air American 4770,
Let's see, go to channel.
1987, good night.
Oh snap!
Obviously the 119.
You're streaming right now, Swerve. That's hilarious.
Air Canada 8897 Toronto Center.
Oh, transition. Standard, or correction, 2998.
Air
2998.
Canada 8897 Toronto Center.
2998. Hey, you have the same gaming chair as me.
205 Toronto Center, hello, climb for level 240.
Climb for level 240, got 205, and
We gotta check out one of Swerve's streams as well. He's streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator, navigating the skies by numbers.
Okay, Air Canada 8897.
He has the same gaming chair as me. That's
I don't know why
hilarious.
you're not responding. You should be listening to the frequency. Contact Cleveland Center 119.
Alright, I gotta focus on the arrival though. That's so cool, Swerve. I didn't know.
Contact 119 decimal.
The pilots are hilariously bad in that game. They descend at like 10,000 per minute and land on the nose wheel. So it doesn't sound too realistic, huh? But yeah, guys, give Swerve some love on his stream. Give him a like if you can.
Information is Oscar Planner 06.
I know how hard it is to get in the YouTube algorithm when you're first starting to stream and stuff.
In the 11,000.
I went through all that stuff.
Oscar United 14, 6 right.
We're about 1,000 feet high on the approach, but that's fine.
Toronto Center, good evening, Cap 805 Heavy is climbing
Actually, it's not fine. Let's give it some, because we're going straight in. We're not on the downwind, so I'm going to give it some speed brakes.
Climb 340, Cap
That should
805
help
Heavy,
us
what are the
descend
chances
a little
you
bit
left me?
faster. Yeah.
Can I just head over to Unicom?
Like now? No. You're going to be my airspace for like an hour.
Okay, that's fair. Can I leave the cockpit for about 15 minutes, though?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me know when you're back.
Roger, thanks.
And the profile is quickly coming back in. There we go. I gave you a like. Alright, cool. Back to my chat. Alright, 13,000 descending, 7,000. And pretty much on profile now. Stow the speed brakes. Cool.
Number 500 Delta Tango, contact Cleveland Center 11987. Good night.
1987 Delta, sorry, 500 Delta Tango.
Yeah, correction, Air Canada 63, contact Toronto arrivals 132 decimal 8. Good night. Over to Toronto arrivals
132.8.
Sorry, 132.78. For Air Canada 63. Have a beautiful night, good sir. 132 decimal 8. Roger. 132 decimal 8. Have a good night. Good night. American 20 leaving by airspace, Minneapolis, correction. Montreal Center is offline. Your surveillance services terminate. Change errors. Have a good flight.
Cool. 1,000 feet till 10,000. We're going to have to slow it down soon.
Toronto Center, Delta.
Actually, I'll start doing that now. Speed intervent.
Climbing 14,000 for 15.
What does this button do?
Direct beats.
Delta 2714, Toronto Center, hello.
250.
Up to 230, Delta 2714.
Let's slow it down with some speed brakes because this plane is more slick than the 737 700. Okay, 10,000 landing lights, switch is continuous, and seatbelt signs, let's not forget it again, and depressurizing nicely, check. And we'll slow it down to 250. And I'll start getting the flight control cam out. I should start making it a ritual to, under 10,000 feet, get the flight control cam out when we enter the sterile cockpit phase. You have to head out with the fam. Have a good night. Scott, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful time with the fam, and I'll see you later.
American 20, Toronto Center.
American 20, go ahead.
American 20, Montreal is offline. Your surveillance services terminate. Change error. Have a good flight.
Yeah, got my
American 4622, contact Cleveland Center 11987, good night.
Over to Cleveland, American 4622, good night.
I think at IGBAT it was 220 knots, so we can go ahead and start descending, or decelling as well. Yeah, you want it to be at 220 by IGBAT, so we're getting to IGBAT soon.
Swoop 900, contact arrivals 132 decimal 8, good night.
132 decimal 8, swoop 900, good night. Toronto arrival, good evening, swoop 900, 9,000 descending 7,000 for runway 6 right with information Oscar.
Swoop 900, Toronto arrival, runway 06 right, altimeter 2998, descend 5,000.
Descend 5,000, 2998, swoop 900.
Approach United 14, 11,000.
5,000 selected.
United 14, on arrival, runway 06 right, altimeter 2998.
Don't be afraid to use the spoilers when you need it. Like I said, in the last 2-3 years and all the flights I've taken in the real world, not once have I seen them not use the spoiler speed brake. Every single flight they've at least once or twice used the spoiler on the descent. So don't be afraid to use it. Very realistic. And as SimCFI always says, it's good to guard it here with your hand so you don't forget that it's deployed. It's a good idea. Great idea. The best idea. Oh yeah, tower frequency as well.
Swoop 900, proceed direct Lobco.
Direct Lobco, swoop 900. Direct Lobco, LNAV.
And swoop 900, stop descent 6,000.
Okay, stop descent 6,000, swoop 900. 6,000 set. And just gonna get Toronto Tower, 18.7. Let's go here. I'm like juggling 1,000 things at once, no problem. 18.7. Done.
United 14, proceed direct Darpo, descend 6,000.
So Lobco, you got to be at 3,000. Right now he wants us at 5,000, so it might be a little spicy. He should give us lower. Stow the speed brakes. Oh yeah, the replay. I forgot to load the replay today. Replay tool, flight recorder, open, yes. Check.
Air Canada 63, descend 6,000, turn on FDM gear, only 05, Ludo transition.
Alright, I'll take flaps 1 at this time. Speed check flaps 1.
Swoop 900, descend 4,000.
4,000, swoop 900. Okay, LNAV, VNAV. At this point, I'm just going to go level change.
Departure at Canada 470 with you passing 1,300 feet.
47, verify altitude, showing you 3,800 now.
3,800 at Canada 470.
470, thank you. Identify right and direct Verdo, contact level 230.
Crew like Verdo, climb into say altitude again.
470, contact level 230.
230 Air Canada 470, thanks.
Departure Canadian Cat 756 passing to
flaps 5.
756, directional departure identified, climb 7,000.
7,000 Aircraft 756.
That'll help us descend nicely. Check. Alright, and field should be about 20 miles, 11 o'clock. Somewhere there. Not quite loaded in yet, but it will. keep the speed 180 unless he complains. He hasn't given me any speed restrictions, so I'll slow down as I see fit because I'm anticipating the approach clearance pretty soon. And then missed approach altitude 3,100.
Aircraft 756, right turn direct mobile on course, 5.230.
Right to mobile on course 230, Canada 756.
1,000 to go. India Charlie Victor, it should be identified soon.
I give you your approach clearance, so you are clear for the on-F Yankee runway 05 Pluto transition.
I'm kind of surprised that we're pretty much 15 miles out almost, and still no localizer. Interesting. Do we have the field in sight? Yeah, field in sight. It's a little hazy, but I see the approach lights.
Present heading, descend 5,000.
Present heading, descend to 5,000, United 14.
Got a little windmill here. AvGeek's in the house. What's going on, AvGeek? In the vertical stream. Double tap that vertical stream, AvGeek. I'd appreciate it for a likey like. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying Boston. Awesome.
900, descend 3,000, clear for the ILS runway 06 right approach.
Descend 3,000, clear to ILS 6 right approach, swoop 900. It's nice. Nice. I've never been to Boston.
Aircraft 63, traffic.
And let's put the vertical stream on the flight control cam as well.
737, 4,000 for the parallel.
There we go. Now we have 14 knots from the left, so expect this to be a pretty spicy landing. My crosswind technique is not where it should be. I'll be completely transparent with you guys. Haven't practiced enough. Spotted a Korean 777-300. I see those Pepsi liveries a lot in TO. That jet blue, dark blue jet blue livery you posted a picture of in Discord
14, descend 3,000.
was beautiful. I love that.
Aircraft 470, contact center 12577.
We got someone 400 feet.
2577.
Check.
470.
Where is the traffic? About 10 o'clock, 300 above. Oh, traffic in sight. We're doing a parallel approach, runway 5. He's just intercepting the localizer. That was a plane you took to Boston? Yeah, that's the... Oh, the... Yeah, you're talking about the JetBlue, yeah?
Contact tower 118.7.
Awesome. Thanks for posting that. And I'm going to go approach.
At Savos, tower 118.7, keep speed 170 until Savos.
Yeah, at Savos 18.7, and we'll keep 170 till Savos, swoop 900. Thanks for the ATC, good night.
FedEx 136, right turn direct mobile on course.
Yeah, the dark one. I'm so used to that regular JetBlue livery that the dark one's pretty cool. Alright, about 1 dot on the glide slope. I'm about to
Aircraft 756, contact center 12577.
gear down. Flaps 15. Oh my goodness. I didn't know we can do that. 170 to Savos.
14 turn right heading 360.
Flaps 25.
14 heading 360.
360, United 7, United 14.
14, keep the right turn heading 030, change your stop, you're clear for the off runway 06 right approach.
Right, 030 in the turn, and cleared ILS runway 6 right, United 14.
Gear down, 3 greens, no red, flaps 30 indicated. Auto brakes 3, ground spoilers, armed with a green light. Cabin advised, landing checklist complete. Alright, it's going to overspeed, so I'm going to bring it down now. We're pretty much at Savos. Less than a mile out. Because I don't want to, like, come in hot. And I'm going to go tower. Final approach speed is 154. Alright. Mr. Approach altitude 3,100 set and runway heading 057, and here we go. Toronto Tower, good evening, swoop 900, ILS 6 right. Tower 187. Toronto Tower, good evening, swoop 900, ILS 6 right.
900 Tower, good day, the wind's 01014, clear to land 06 right.
Runway 06 right, cleared to land, swoop 900. Alright, my throttles.
And Tower United 14, visual runway.
My aircraft. Correction, autopilot off.
United 14, Toronto Tower, good day, the wind 01014, number 23 miles behind a 737, clear to land 06 right.
6 right, clear to land, United 14.
I'm going to come in a little bit quicker for the crosswind.
Yeah, we're slow, United 14.
Swoop 900, min time of the runway, please.
Say again?
Minimum time of the runway.
Minimum time on runway, swoop 900.
Thank you, traffic left, 3 miles behind. Air Canada 982, yeah, the wind 01014, clear takeoff 05.
Sync rate. 10.
Air Canada 982, wind 01014, clear takeoff 05.
Clear for takeoff, runway 05,
Crosswind control.
Contact Toronto.
I'll take that.
On 132.4.
We got that sync rate again, but let's see if we can fry the brakes here. We didn't make this one, we'll make the next one.
Swoop 900, left Delta 3, cross 06 left.
Left Delta 3, cross 06 left, swoop 900. That was spicy. When I heard that sync rate, I got PTSD from that other night where we slammed it, or was that last night when we slammed it in Atlanta? That was a butter, I'll take that. That was greasy. Delta 3 and over the ground, did he say? 12165. 12165.
Swoop 900, cross 06 left, left on Charlie, contact ground 12165.
Cross 06 left, left on Charlie, and over the ground 12165, swoop 900. Thanks for the ATC, man.
Right.
Okay, we've given cross. Clear left. I feel like we vacated the runway professionally today, nice and quick. Just like how they do it in real life. Usually I take my sweet time. Oops, we're in the wrong chart. Okay, it's gonna be left on Charlie. Charlie's the first one, left on Charlie, cool.
United 14, welcome to Toronto, left turn onto Delta 3, cross 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, United 14.
Man, you really learn to juggle when you're a streamer. You have to juggle 1,000 things at once.
To the ramp and monitor ground, United 14.
Alright, left on Charlie. Stow the speed brakes and do the after landing. Stop that. And lights. Good. Whoops. And TCAS. Just transponder only, and we'll stop it here. And over the ground. Toronto ground, good evening, swoop 900 clear of runway 06 left on Charlie. Smooth landing indeed. That was a good one. We'll take it.
And swoop 900 Toronto ground, good evening. Welcome to Toronto, taxi to Terminal 3 via Charlie Alpha Juliet.
Charlie Alpha Juliet to Terminal 3, swoop 900. Charlie is going to be a right turn on Alpha, which is the first one, and then Alpha Juliet. Cool. Guys, welcome to Toronto.
Air Canada 63 Heavy, Roger, taxi to Terminal 1 by Alpha.
So you're not supposed to enter that X on there. Oh yeah, let me stop the replay. Stop recording. Cool. Right on to Alpha. Yeah, with that crosswind, I thought we're gonna either be off center line or slam it. When I heard that sink rate, I was like, okay. See, that's the difference with the 800. With this, you can save it easier. Like it has the wings have not as stubby. It's kind of like saying the A319 versus the 320. So when I heard sink rate, I kind of saved it and it worked. With the 700, same thing happened. I tried to pull and just those wings just don't want to generate as much lift, so it's harder to save. Love the 737-800. Okay, Apu.
Jazz 780 pushing start. You're disparaging coffee deck.
Yeah, we're requesting taxi ready for taxi. Jazz 780.
Clear left, clear right.
Jazz 780 taxi correction. Runway 05. Information pop altimeter 3001 taxi via.
Hit that like button for that grease.
Hotel crash runway 15.
Let's see what landing rate we have today on the G's. 1G flat, so that was certified grease actually. That is a certified grease. So to be consistent, I don't care about the landing rate, because if I don't care about it when it says minus 600, then I'm not going to care about it when it says 118. I'm going by that. Anything under 1.2 G's is smooth, and we'll take it.
132, definitely American 212 on short.
That's a mighty good looking 777 there, sir. Have a safe flight.
32.8, American 212.
Okay, the 466 same for you. Contact on departure is 132 decimal 8 holding short.
Good night, there, Canada 466.
Awesome. I love 2020, man. 2024 is giving me so much trouble that I've given up on 2024. Like my stupid hat switch on this Boeing yoke, it just keeps panning to the right nonstop and it can't unmap it. It's so annoying.
Toronto Guard, hello, Air Canada 897.
And it's not like it's a hardware issue because I don't have that.
Down to Indianapolis.
Well, actually, come to think of it, I have unmapped it from 2020, but I just weren't able to unmap it in 2024. I'll have to take a closer look to maybe find the physical button number or label and then try to unmap it that way, because I tried to unmap it before with you know how it says select input, and every time I touch it, it doesn't want to find it, or maybe the interface is so confusing and maybe I'm just lost, I don't know. But yeah, 2024 is kind of frustrating, to be honest with you guys, for me. I can only fly the Phoenix correctly in 2024. And Avgeek, sorry I missed your message. Says, gotta go, tuned in just in time. Take care, Avgeek. Thanks for tuning in. That's Alpha Kilo. Next one should be Alpha Juliet.
12, let's runway 05.
So about hour and 31 minutes on the flight time. Alt enter. Hold on. Alt enter. Alt enter. That should usually fix that lag. I don't need to go. I used to think that I need to go decrease my terrain level of detail, but this is actually easier. 2024 the best so far. Have you been using it, Scott? Yeah, I do have issues. Do sceneries even work? Like,
you as well, thanks for flying. Big Break was calling, Grant.
Air Canada 897, Bravo.
I really don't find any difference. The one difference I do find is the runway lighting environment looks better at night in 2024, but maybe the photogram is a bit better, but not that much of a difference. I have everything set up here the way I like it.
Yeah, 780. Contact Toronto departure is 128.8 holding short runway 05.
We'll take any gate in Terminal 3. Clear left.
We'll contact departure holding short 05. Jazz 780. Have a good night.
And attention all aircraft, the ground is calling monitor correction. Contact Toronto departure is 128.8. Have a good night.
See ya. We got here at the perfect time. Alright, left or right? Left or right? We'll go right. The world map is still from like 20 10 in 2020 or Microsoft 2024? Let's just take this one. Why not? Why not? And we'll go taxi lights off. I feel like our whole landing and vacating and taxiing to the gate today was super realistic. I'm happy with it. Alright. We'll call it good about here. Braking brakes. Block time hour 52. Flight time hour 31. APU bleed on. APU on the bus. Engine 2. Engine 1 off. Transponder standby. Welcome down to Toronto. In 2024, I flew to my old house and my stuff was still there. Alright. Let's wait for 5% N1, which we got. We can go beacon lights. Oh, was our beacon off the whole time? Good job. Beacon lights off. Good. This is why you have checklists in real life, guys. And seatbelt signs. Should say boarding. Deboarding, there we go. I swear in the Phoenix it automatically, maybe in the Phoenix I've set it that way. Yeah, I think that's what it is. As soon as my beacon lights are off, it starts deboarding. But anywho, welcome to Toronto. We got the beautiful scenery as well from FlyTampa. One of the best in my opinion. I'm going to open the doors so it doesn't keep yelling at me. Set chocks. Ground power request, door management, open left, open cargo, open cargo. Let's take a screenshot right here for the Discord. Print screen. Is anybody else landing? I don't hear anyone on frequency. Oh yeah, because I didn't switch to departure. That's fine, we'll go off VATSIM. Disconnect. I hope you guys enjoyed Toronto Thursdays. Man, I can't begin to tell you guys how realistic this looks. All those condos there in Etobicoke. And we got the beautiful monorail. Who remembers the monorail song from The Simpsons? Monorail, monorail. But Main Street's broken, still all broken. Sorry, Mom. The mob has spoken. Monorail, 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 mono, go! We got Tim Hortons, Subway, Eat Fresh. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gents. Alright, let's get the replay going and then we'll call it a Thursday night, shall we? Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let him finish this cart. Why do we still remember that? Yeah, it's like as a kid, we all used to watch Simpsons, right? It's all ingrained in my head. Monorail, monorail, monorail. Alright, beautiful. Let's get the replay going. Let's not waste any more time. We'll go GSX, reset position, and we'll go close, close, close. Close all that, and we'll go panel states, FS action. Final. Execute. That looks good. And we'll go landing lights. Just there, and you don't need to worry about that. Flaps are set. And we'll arm that. Alright, let's get the replay going. Let me just make sure I'm off VATSIM, which I am. Good. So we'll go replay. Don't stink. Butter. Oh. Was that a bounce? Seemed like a very smooth landing though. In the touchdown zone on center line. Let's check out Sim Toolkit Pro as well. So Sim Toolkit Pro gave us, whoops, 1.1 Gs, 186. We'll take it. So on center line, it's a little blurry here because there's like construction or something going on in the photo, but we'll take that. Close that. Close. And let's have a look from the other direction, from the other wing view.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Shut up.
Too low.
Beautiful.
Too low, terrain. Too low.
There might have been a slight bounce, but no biggie. Oh yeah, there was a little bounce. Interesting. Okay. Riddle me this. How do you get a bounce when the first initial touchdown was smooth? It's not like we slammed. How do you bounce? I don't agree with the physics there, to be honest. But anyways, let's keep going. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of it. I'm out of here. Have a good Thursday night. Until next time, you know the drill. We'll see ya. Thank you, Swerve, for the membership. I appreciate you, my friend. Welcome to the Simple Captain family. And I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, guys. And happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to all my American friends. Take care, guys. See ya.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Like a phoenix.
first thing.